Advantage plan is right for you.
Call 800-208-7175. 800-208-7175.
And let Best Medcare do the work for you.
You're watching home to CBS Mornings, WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, some UP healthcare facilities limiting visitors due to rising cases of respiratory illnesses. Tonight, the restrictions at OSF Healthcare in Escanaba. Plus, the changes parents and students will want to know when filing for federal student aid this school year. We talked to administrators at Michigan Tech and Northern about this year's FAFSA forms. And the push in Washington to get whole milk back on the menu in U.S. schools. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Ariane, I'm so glad you're back. It's been a week of light flurries, and we are hoping that will continue. So are we going to see snow tonight?
I'm glad to be back. Number two, yes, we're going to see some light flurries continuing this evening, but more likely that snow accumulation, we'll see that on our Saturday, even on Sunday as the snow showers. I'll show you after the break. But just a weather statement, this goes until Saturday morning, pretty much the entire UP. We could expect some hazardous travel, with these flurries flying in. Colder temperatures, of course, will be in that 20-degree range this evening. So just be alert if you've got to drive anywhere, but I've got more coming up after the break.
Thank you very much, Air. Developing now, OSF Healthcare in Escanaba is taking precautions against rising cases of influenza and other respiratory infections. Effective today, visitors are limited to 2 per patient at a time. Visitors must also be 18 or older, and anyone feeling ill or who has had flu-like symptoms in the past week should not visit hospitalized patients. Those seeking treatment for respiratory symptoms are asked to wear a mask. These precautions will remain in place until case numbers decline.
Flu season can run as long as March, but we watch the numbers weekly, and as cases decrease where the risk is not as great of affecting staff, visitors, and of course patients being our number one concern, then we take those restrictions off.
OSF says the flu shot is the most effective tool against severe illness or hospitalization. Vaccines are available at any OSF primary care office. Changes are on the way for families applying for federal student aid. WZMQ Scott Minshaw spoke with UP universities to learn more about what students and parents can expect when they open the application.
Back in 2020, the FAFSA Simplification Act was passed through Congress. This month, all of the changes included in the act have been integrated into the student aid process. One of the major changes students and parents will see is a reduction in the questions on the application from 103 down to less than 40.
Making it easier for students to complete and hopefully doing it.
Another major change is how financial aid eligibility is determined. Expected family contribution, which was how schools determined how much aid a student should receive, is being replaced by the Student Aid Index. The new system will remove the number of family members in college from the calculation and use different criteria for federal Pell Grant eligibility.
Something like 600,000 more students nationally will become Pell Grant eligible.
The FAFSA is also streamlining the process of providing information. Currently, families need to provide tax and income information on the application. Now the IRS, with consent, will directly provide that information.
And that way families will not be hung up on having to identify what tax information, what income information to put on the FAFSA.
With the changes, the FAFSA, which is normally opened in October for the following fall semester, did not become available until January. Financial aid offices recommend filling out the forms as soon as possible to ensure you receive your award offers well before having to make school or aid decisions. Scott Mitchell, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
NMU is in the process of setting up classes to assist parents and students to navigate those changes to FAFSA. This semester, Bay College is helping Delta County workers stay out of harm's way on the job. The college will host a series of MIOSHA training courses, beginning with a 10-hour construction course January 16th and 17th. The training will focus on personal protective equipment, safety hazards, and the right to know law. By offering opportunities to learn and earn from MIOSHA, Bay College is working to promote a stronger and safer local workforce.
Very important to have a centralized place where employees can come and depend on safety training that is provided by those experts, and to supply that pipeline of talent to our local employers. And part of that talent is to be safe.
To register for any upcoming MIOSHA training courses at Bay College, just head to our website. We'll have more details on the construction course tonight at 11:10 Central. Currently, many schools around the country must only provide fat-free and low-fat milk, but a bill in Washington could bring whole and 2% milk back on the menu. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon has the details on the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act.
In 2010, Congress passed the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act, which eliminated whole milk and 2% milk from many schools. But a bill in Washington is trying to bring them back.
This bill is about child nutrition and about making sure that students have access to healthful food.
Claudia Larson with the National Milk Producers Federation says it's important to provide students with the healthy nutrients that they will actually choose to eat or drink.
Having an option on the plate that is chock full of nutrients that students won't eat does them no good.
That's why Larson's organization and several others continue to advocate for the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act. The bill gives schools the option to provide whole and reduced fat milk, which Larson says is the preferred option among students.
We know 2% and whole milk provide, again, the same vital, essential nutrients to students, but they're the options that students tend to choose more. And if the kids don't drink the milk, then they're not getting those vital nutrients in their bodies.
Whole milk, which has a fat content of just over 3%, was eliminated as a tool to fight childhood obesity over a decade ago.
We actually haven't seen a drop in childhood obesity.
The rate of obesity and being overweight increased dramatically after access to whole milk and flavor was taken out of the schools.
In December, the House passed the bill sponsored by Pennsylvania Congressman Glenn Thompson.
It's just a terrible taste experience when you're drinking non-fat, low-fat or non-fat milk.
The bipartisan legislation passed with a vote of 330 to 99.
I think we would call that commanding bipartisan support.
It now heads to the Senate for consideration. Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WZMQ 19 News.
UP Congressman Jack Bergman was among those who voted in favor of that bill. Your first morning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, Mike Ludlam has the highlights from the Michigan State-Penn State game. Head coach Tom Izzo talks about the win at home. And later, the Upper Goddess is making another quick snack, and you probably already have the ingredients in your house. We're back in 2 minutes.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
Would you like to save money on your healthcare costs? Do you receive Medicare? If so, there is a free program provided by UPCAP, Superior Alliance for Independent Living, and the Upper Peninsula Aging and Disability Resource Center that may be able to help. They are simply here to guide you through the Medicare process and to help you get the Medicare benefits you are entitled to receive. Their trained professionals are ready to help you save money on healthcare. If you have Medicare, simply dial 211 for assistance.
Watching Andy Griffith has one result.
Makes you feel good, don't it? Kind of a warm feeling right in the middle of your stomach, your head 2 or 3 feet above your shoulders. You know why you're feeling that way, don't you, boy?
'Cause I'm pooped.
The Andy Griffith Show, weeknights at 8 on MeTV 19.1.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Happy New Year,
Here's some chunks of Marquette. It's January. Out with the old and in with the new. There's thousands of items that we have to clear out to make room. There's clearance items in every department. There's big discounts on mattresses from Serta, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. And big savings on living room from Smith Brothers, Flexsteel, England, and La-Z-Boy. And there's huge savings in Amish dining room and bedroom. And reclining furniture, nobody gives you more choices than Shunk Furniture Marquette. Over 300 recliners in stock. Shop Shunks today.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
We are starting to see those winter temperatures as it is winter, so it totally makes sense. A high today of 23, low of 12 there out at the National Weather Service. Current temperatures in that 20-degree range, very cloudy skies. We'll expect those clouds tomorrow as well. And I mentioned we have a special weather statement per the National Weather Service, which means that we're going to have some light snow. This goes until basically 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, pretty much the entire UP, about 2 to 4 inches for the majority of us. Some could see a little bit less, but especially from Escanaba to Manistee and up in the Keweenaw, maybe up to 5 inches. So of course, expect those slippery roads, and then also some freezing drizzle is possible along that Wisconsin border. Could be creeping into Gogebic, Iron, and Dickinson counties. Tonight, like I mentioned, those temperatures in the 20s, some flurries, most of us seeing those flurries starting later on, and of course expected more so in the northern half than the southern half, but possible headed that way. Saturday, we'll have temps around 30 to 35 degrees, similar temps on our Sunday when those flurries eventually slow down in the evening. But let's take a look at the past couple of hours. Here's that snow starting to make its way towards us. We could see some lake effect snow along that northwest coast, as well as these snow showers starting to push in from the south. So getting into later on this evening, Marquette around 9 p.m. we'll expect more snow falling here, and then another batch starting around 11 p.m. there into Saturday morning around 7, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be across the entire UP before it kind of slows down for the evening. I know Sarah's over here cheering. I'm cheering as well, although I'm not looking forward to snow shovels, but it's okay. Sunday we'll have some flurries there as well, and like I mentioned, a lot of that activity slowing down in the evening. So how much snow are we getting? Let's take a look. This evening, maybe up to an inch over here in Ironwood. Everyone else a little bit less than that for the west half. But then here's where those colors get a little bit darker on Saturday. And that means how much snow we're expecting. By 8 o'clock, maybe close to 6 inches in Iron River. Inga, get leaf to shovel. And then 3.3 inches in Munising there in the evening. But then taking a look at Sunday morning around 10 a.m. Marquette, we could have 4 inches, 4.7 over there in Lawrence, and then maybe even 5 over in Newberry. So just a reminder, slow down, give yourself extra time if you're planning to travel anywhere tonight, Saturday, or even Sunday. Taking a look at Manistee for Saturday, we'll have temperatures that high around 34 degrees and then some light snow, maybe 1 to 2 inches on Saturday itself. Taking a look at the 7-day for Marquette, brought to you by Shunk Furniture, maybe an inch there on Saturday. We could see even more in the evening like we just saw in that snow outlook. Flurries expected on Sunday, and then Monday through Tuesday, more snow.
We like the sound of that, Air. Thank you very much. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. An exciting fundraiser is making a return to Marquette in just 2 weeks. Our conversation about the lip sync battle is after this break.
When finances and plans for retirement come together, it's a beautiful sight. Join our experts in shaping your tomorrow today.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature Made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
Yes, we're on thin ice. And everything is going up in smoke. Still, some are adding fuel to the fire, while the rest of us see the troubled waters rising. planet is under the weather. But when the going gets tough, the tough get, well, you know. Because in the heat of this moment, we're not about to lose our cool. Love it or lose it.
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12.
1 Adam 12?
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12.
1 Adam 12, roger.
That's right. There's only one Adam 12.
I'll remember that.
Adam 12, weekdays at 5 on MeTV 19.1. You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
A popular, energetic fundraiser is making its return after nearly 4 years. It's the lip sync battle for Lake Superior Life Care and Hospice. Joining us tonight with the details is Ashley McGrath. Thanks for coming in, Ashley.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so 4 years away. What made you guys decide to bring this event back?
Well, COVID, I feel like we're a broken record. Everyone had, COVID affect everything, and honestly, Jen Vogeline and I were at an event, and we got so excited at the event. We were like, let's bring lip sync battle back. And I was like, oh, don't say that too loud. Too many people are going to be excited, but it was time. I mean, it's an amazing event. They had an awesome online auction for Lake Superior Life Care and Hospice for so long, but we need to have some energy back. We got a lot of talent out there, and we're ready to showcase it. So,
yeah, tell us about years past of the lip sync battle and the fundraiser aspect of it, and how much money it helped Lake Superior Life Care and Hospice.
Absolutely. So you're looking at in the 20,000s for that, which is going to help a lot with our packages and different care requests, if you will, with hospice patients. Maybe somebody just wants a really good meal. It could, I won't tell too much. It's a lot of teary-eyed stories, but it's all of that. Making sure that we're caring for somebody, and more than just the medical side. We're making sure that we bring that quality of life to them as they're going. So
sure. So walk us through what lip sync battle is all about. We've got some pictures on the screen. It is such a blast.
Oh my gosh, yeah, lip sync battle. I mean, it's its own beast, right? Nobody else does it here, which is great. And it's a whole process of making sure that the stage is ready to go. Everybody's comfortable on stage. We've got amazing MCs, and we'll reveal those later on. We've got amazing judges who bring just like the life to everything, and all the businesses that come together. So we've this year we've got you guys, which is very exciting. Reigning champs are coming back. TV6. We've got. I'm gonna cheat. We got
it's the
battle of the TVs. I don't know. We've got Elm Creative in there as well.
Yeah.
So they've just got a duo. So they're bringing the spice. Vast is part of it. UPHP is going to come in with some heat. It's so much fun. Like no one falters at this event because everyone brings everything that's just different and no songs alike. And it's a blast. It's a lot of work, but it's a blast.
Yeah. How do people participate? Just attend the event? How does that work?
So what's really nice is we might have sold it out, but the VIP dinner is different this year. It's over at the Black Box Theater at Northern, which is really nice. But tickets are on sale. You can go to NMU's ticketing office, which is really nice because they're able to organize everything for us. I believe half the house is sold already, so might want to get in there soon. Yeah. But buy tickets, and then if you're inspired, come volunteer with Lake Superior Life Care and Hospice. We've got a lot of opportunities for that as well. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us also about, what these routines are like. I mean, people really do go all out for it.
Well, and we know that you've been in it and you brought the heat.
People go all out.
Yes. Well, everyone's got their own preference of music, which is really cool. They have a lot of memories of, the 80s always comes up, of course, because what's bigger than the 80s?
True.
But we've had so many cool, country songs. We've had duets. We've had, people bringing in really cool costumes and props. There's been confetti cannons. We've catered to it all, honestly. We've had Macklemore all the way through Freddie Mercury, so you've got all that in between.
There was a Miley Cyrus going across the stage on a wrecking ball one year. It was chaotic and amazing.
Yes, and we had one girl, she went in 1 year and she wanted to be Taylor Swift, and we gave her, I have goosebumps, it was the coolest thing. We made her dream come true. She got to be Tay Swift on stage, so
that's awesome.
All sorts of different styles.
Awesome. All right, so give us the date, time, location, all that good stuff.
I'm going to cheat, so I don't mess it up. January 19th, which is only 2 weeks away. I'm not going to think about it. Doors open at 6:30. Event starts at 7:30. Tickets $50 to go to hospice. You get a really cool event. at Forrest Roberts Theater, and you get to help hospice. I mean, come on, it's a good date night in the winter.
For sure. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for
Thank
sharing.
you.
We are super excited.
Yes,
it's gonna
excited.
be amazing.
It's going to be great. Yeah, come. You don't want to miss this.
For sure. Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you.
Still ahead tonight, a win for the Spartans. Head coach Tom Izzo talks about the W over Penn State. Mike Ludlam has the highlights. And another snack idea from the Upper Goddess. Great for munching on while you're watching a game or two. And first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. The Junior No-K Ski Marathon is coming up Friday, January 26th, and there are a number of volunteer positions. Organizers are looking for timers, concession workers, course officials, assistants with awards, and more. To sign up to be a volunteer for the Junior No-K on Friday the 26th, or check out some other opportunities, head on over to upersunited.com.
On this Friday night, with flu cases soaring across the country, America's children are being hit hard. We hear from one family who suffered tragic loss, what their advice is for other parents this flu season. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Start the new year off right. Wrap up your bathroom project with help from Menards. Complete your remodel with American Standard toilets. They feature a slow close lid and are engineered to prevent clogs. Get this tight and tall round toilet for just $199. Check out our great selection of Lions tubs and showers that will match your style and budget while refreshing your bathroom. This elite tub and shower surround is now just $499.99. Big buys, big savings.
Save big money at Menards. Toyota Camry has been America's best-selling car for over 20 years.
Hey, everybody knows that. But here's something you may not know. It's now available with all-wheel drive.
To give you the confidence and peace of mind to handle any kind of road conditions.
And of course, Camry's assembled right here in the USA.
Now you can get 4.99 APR financing on an exciting new 24 Camry or lease one from just $305 a month.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota. Let's go places.
Hi, Paul.
Meet Opie Taylor. He's dramatic. A dreamer.
I wish that I get a B in arithmetic.
But most of all,
I think you're the best sheriff in the whole world.
he's devoted to Dad. It's Andy and Opie on The Andy Griffith Show.
Weeknights at 8 on MeTV 19.1.
The Upper Peninsula's home for the talk, WZMQ 19.
The Baxter Family Survival Guide.
Dad, you taught us to be self-sufficient.
And yet you're all still here. Rule number 1, expect the unexpected. You want money, maybe you should do what other people do.
Get my own reality show. Dad, I'm trying.
Rule number 2, learn to adapt. You're gonna use a glass, right?
Fine, hand me the big one.
Rule number 3, stand your ground. You know, we got married. I thought I was a smart one. Last man standing.
Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. The Upper Peninsula has 10 high school hockey teams. 6 of them are hosting games tonight. 5 of the 6 are entertaining teams from the Lower Peninsula, while Sault Ste. Marie gets cross-border rival Sault Cora Collegiate of Ontario. It's a busy Friday night. We'll have your hockey and high school basketball action on your WZMQ 19 late news. Heading to the Lower Peninsula, new Michigan State football coach Jonathan Smith and many others at the Breslin Center last night. A big one against Penn State. A.J. Holgart knocking down the 3 from the corner to get things going. He had 10. Then Trey Holloman had 10. That one with authority. And the bench was getting into this game rather quickly. A big night for Malik Hall, finishing the alley-oop from Holloman. Hall tied a career high with 24 points. MSU led 51-26 at the half. Second half, more of the same. Jaden Ankins gets the ball where he likes it, and that's good for 3. He also had 10 points, but this night belonged to Hall and Tyson Walker. MSU wins in a rout, 92-61. Head coach Tom Izzo says Hall continues to make strides.
Everything. He's inside, he's outside, he's versatile. You know, he made some great post moves. He made some dribble in there. He made a couple threes. Just the versatility, and that was phenomenal.
Malik always does like an amazing job on defense. He's like the quarterback on defense. He does everything, and then offensively, he's just being more aggressive. He's worked on his shot, got it back.
Walker scored 22 points. The Spartans are now 1-2 in the conference, and they visit Northwestern Sunday night. University of Michigan collides with Washington for the College Football National Championship in Houston Monday night. A number of Upper Peninsula natives will be there. Brad Anderson is the Wolverines' assistant football equipment manager. You can catch that on the MGO Blue website. He goes by Sonny Anderson. Sonny, therefore, is the son of former Michigan Tech and NMU football head coach Bernie Anderson. Two members of the Michigan Marching Band are Madison Downey of Negaunee and Ellie Cheetah of Hancock, both in the flute and piccolo section. And the State of Michigan Teacher of the Year, Nanette Hansen of Lemmer Elementary in Escanaba, also will be there. So should be some fun for Upper Peninsula residents coming up at the National Championship game on Monday night.
Awesome. Mike, thank you very much. Moving right along tonight, the Upper Goddess has another simple snack idea for you to try using ingredients you likely already have in the house.
Hey, Dean. Are you excited that I am turning this noodle into a cracker?
Yep.
Remember when I used to make these?
Yep.
It was a while ago. So you're going to cook your noodles about 11 minutes. And when I cook them, I stand them up in the pan. If you monkey around with them a lot, they'll end up ripping. So just kind of let them go. So you're going to cut these with a scissor. They're a little al dente. You're just going to cut these. And I already got this coated with olive oil. So the only thing you're going to do is you're going to put your oven on 400. And you're going to lay these out on parchment paper. That was hard, eh? I think you could do it.
I doubt it.
So you're gonna put some seasoning on this. Now make sure, put your favorite combination, but have some salt in it. Because you want them to have a little salt. When you cook your noodles too, also salt the water real generously. You can taste the water and make sure it's salty. So you're gonna cook these for about, they're gonna be about 18 minutes. So after 10 minutes, flip them. And then stick them back in the oven, but keep your eye on them. You know how I always tell you, things will burn in 2 seconds. But I gotta show you how nice these look. And you can also put them in a bowl if you want on your board, or just on your counter. These would be good for a football game. Should I try it?
Might as well.
I made the spinach dip, Dean. I haven't made spinach dip for 20 years. Now listen how crunchy this is. Isn't that crazy? It's so good. Have your kids help you and it'll be super fun. Give it a try. Keep smiling.
We have some more flurries on the way, and it'll start to add up over the weekend. Ariana has one final look at our outlook after this.
My name's Douglas Hill, and I've been working at Goodwill a little over 14 years now. Goodwill is a place to give people opportunities, especially if they have a disability. It's good to be around people, and the fact that I know that I'm not alone, it's actually changed my life for better. I would just love to say thanks for giving me the opportunity, and I love working with the people. We joke around, we have a good time, and work gets done.
Supporting Goodwill helps give our clients fuller lives.
Getting ready, we all have our routine. Finding an outfit. Fixing your hair. And all the other little touches. Gum, check. Keys, check. Phone, check. But of all the things you remember to bring with you, naloxone could be the most important. It can reverse an opioid overdose. You can get it without a prescription in most states, and it's really easy to use. If you or someone you know is at risk for opioid overdose, naloxone could save their life. Keep it on you and at home. For more information about naloxone, visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
Who'll be there when there are voices that need to be heard?
Who will be there when amazing rises up, or a need for a warning comes falling down? Who will be our ears and our eyes? Will you? Start a career in the broadcasting industry. Whether it's on air or behind the scenes, there's a world of opportunities waiting for you. Be there. Go to BeThereMichigan.com.
Those scattered flurries starting to make their way in. We'll expect them later on this evening and Saturday. Just also expect slippery roads. Could see some freezing drizzle along that Wisconsin border tonight. Hopefully that'll let up later on, but those temperatures in the 20s right now, and that's where we'll expect them to stay. Should be some nice sledding, maybe even skiing this weekend with more snow accumulations. Looking at the 7-day for Escanaba, maybe 1 to 2 inches on our Saturday.
Finally, tonight, a Marquette radio station is doing something about the lack of snowfall. Media Brew Communications is sick of no snow, so to get the flakes flying, it will play the famous Yooper song, Heikki Lunta, every day on Sunny 101.9. The station hopes the 70s song about the Yooper snow god will bring winter back to the UP.
Tonight, the major